Okay, I am in one of our Sunday school classrooms at church. We are here for a mission outreach basketball camp, and my duties were registration, which I'm already finished with. So I was kind of doing a little bit of work while the basketball camp was going on until my next job. And I just felt like I needed to get on here and share with you guys a quick story. This is a story about the $50 million woman, and I'm reading from this book. It is Rock Your Network Marketing Business by Sarah Robbins. So I talked about this book the other day on our live video, and I feel like so many people need to hear this right now, and so I'm going to tell you this story. Okay, in the last week alone, I have had 3 girls on one line completely fall off the grid and decide that LipSense is not for them anymore. They're not selling. One of the girls, her downline and the downline before that and the downline after that, it was kind of like a snowball effect. So I've been hearing from a lot of my team leaders that some girls are just not motivated, and they are a team leader and they've signed girls on, and they are just kind of losing their steam, and they're not really producing and not leading their team. And so I want to tell you this story. This is going to light your fire, okay? There's first a little, hey girls, hey Lauren, hey Lexi. Okay, in the book, this is what, I'm going to read you straight from the book. She says, this business, she's talking about network marketing. This business is a lot like rolling a snowball uphill. When you start, you're at the bottom of the hill with a tiny little snowball. As you share your business with more people who join you on the products or in your opportunity, the snowball slowly begins to grow. However, you sometimes feel like you're exerting all the effort as you are trekking uphill. So some of us in our business right now, we feel like we're just trekking uphill. Sometimes you feel like you're working full-time hours for less than minimum wage. So I'm working my LipSense business, I have all this product, I have all this stock that I can't push, I'm going uphill. This is because, get this is because you haven't reached the top of the hill. If you keep going and you keep sharing, you will make it to the top. When you do, you let that snowball soar down to the other side. This is when you see the momentum take place. It rolls faster and faster downhill, collecting its own snow. This is when duplication happens, and you begin earning more money than you have ever dreamed in less time than you would think was possible. So we think sometimes, oh, I'm just going uphill and this is so hard, and oh, as you push your snowball uphill, think about this visually. This is what our business is. Sometimes it's really hard to push uphill, but that's what we're doing right now. Now, Sarah Robbins talks about a woman, she calls her the $50 million woman. Here's a little story. So one of the top leaders on her team, her name was Susie, and Susie signed on a couple girls and immediately caught vision and enrolled on New Year's Eve. Okay, unfortunately, Susie's sponsor got discouraged. She only had enrolled one person, okay? Now, she decided the business wasn't for her, and she quit. A few years later, her team of one, Susie, grew into an incredible team that spans across the entire country. In fact, it's one of the fastest growing teams in our country. Many team members are driving free cars, earning amazing incentive trips, and increasing their incomes. In fact, Susie was recently recognized as a $1 million achiever. Can you imagine if Susie's sponsor would have stuck with the business? She started the business at about 30 years of age, and after taxes and conservative investments, she could have been earning $50 million. So for this reason, she's referred to her as the $50 million woman. So basically, if you have gone out and you've signed on only one person on your team, and you are not leading your team, you're one person, you have the potential to be making all kinds of money on your commission and if you just foster what you have done to go recruit. Don't quit, girls. If you have only one girl on your team or 5 on your team and you feel like you're going uphill and you just can't get any momentum yet. You don't have momentum because you are not to the top yet. And I see some of those top achievers, and they are up there. I mean, they're up there. They can now let the snowball just fall, and it's going to gather its own snow as they go down. I mean, their teams are massively huge, and it just keeps building and building without them even having to do much work. But what if in the beginning, when it was hard and they were pushing the snowball uphill, they quit? I can already see some of my girls and other girls that have quit, and they're leaving teams behind, and their teams are picking up, and I'm seeing the dollars and the money that they're missing out on because they didn't just stick it out. And I realize that circumstances happen, and it just might not be for everyone. But if you've done the hard work to sign girls on, please know that if you are not leading and you are not placing your orders, you have to place a minimum of 100 PV every month to collect on your commissions, and then 300 PV if you want to get your GSV bonus. And so a lot of girls are noticing when it comes to their commissions each month, I don't have my commission. Why did I not get a commission? Well, it's because you're not placing orders and you're not leading your team. So don't let that be said of you that you're just giving away free money that could be there if you would just step up and lead. So girls, if you're a leader right now and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're thinking, okay, I have no idea how I am to lead. I went out and I recruited some people, but I don't know how to lead. Okay, I am a leader and I will lead leaders. And we have other leaders that want to help you lead. So if you feel like you have no idea how to lead, reach out and ask us. If you feel like you don't know how to be an inspirational leader or guide your team, watch other leaders and see what they do and do as they do. Because that's half this business, is watching girls that are successful. And that's the beauty of multi-level marketing. We're duplicatable. You know, if you see someone succeeding, you can do as they do, adding your own flair, and you can also be successful. That's what's amazing about this. There's not a magic pill that you take. I mean, you have to have some hustle and hard work. So I just wanted to share that story with you girls. If you want to read this book on your own, it would be super beneficial. I know it's backwards, but it's called Rock Your Network Marketing Business by Sarah Robbins. So I love it. I love all of you girls. Please reach out if you need anything and if you need any help, and I would be glad to help. Okay?